A Santa Maria couple's life has now been changed forever after being diagnosed with COVID-19. While Luis Meza is now recovering at home, his wife is still fighting for her life in the ICU at Marion Regional Medical Center. KSBY's Melissa Newman reports.
Luis Meza says he doesn't know how he caught coronavirus, but now he's doing everything he can to warn people about the symptoms and what they can do to flatten the curve. His videos on social media have now been viewed over 50,000 times. Luis Meza says life was normal until he woke up with chills and a fever of 103 degrees back in early March. He went to his doctor and says he tested positive for influenza A, but his symptoms continued to get worse.
I felt really lightheaded. I got up and I started coughing really hard, and I had chunks of blood coming up.
It would take 3 trips to the emergency room before he learned his diagnosis, COVID-19. As he stayed at the hospital, his fever continued to spike.
They wake me up at 3 or 4 in the morning. They tell me I'm running a hot fever, and they're putting ice packs under my underarms, between my legs, my stomach. A couple times I had to get up and take cold showers to get my fever down.
Meza says he was kept in isolation from his family, but hospital staff at Marion Regional Medical Center did what they could to make him feel less alone.
Some of them would just come in and talk, because you were there by yourself, lonely, and that's the only people you can talk to, So it got really, I'd say, depressing.
Then on Saturday, when he was getting ready to be discharged, he received earth-shattering news from his nurse.
The nurse came in and he says, I got some news for you. Your wife just got admitted, but they had to intubate her right away, and she's on a ventilating machine. And yeah, I just broke down. I lost it.
While Meza is now recovering at home, his wife Melissa is still in the ICU with coronavirus, fighting for her life. Meza decided to post about his diagnosis on social media to spread awareness about the disease.
I just wanted to put the word out there that, we need the social distancing still. And I felt like if people saw my story and what I'm going through and what my family's going through right now, I felt like I can make a difference.
Meza says he's getting daily updates from the hospital on his wife's condition and says when he gets out of quarantine, he looks forward to going back to work at the hitching post. For KSBY News, Melissa Newman reporting.
Meza says the Santa Barbara County Public Health Department made him sign paperwork that said he will not leave the house for 14 days.